Hi everyone, in this video we're gonna kind of pick up where we left off last time. Last time what we did is that we had a basic static page and we used Jekyll static site generator to expand the functionality of it so that we could have a blog on our web page. So this is what we used last time, and then I uploaded the files and I put them in here. And now what I'm gonna do is I want to change the styling of these navigational buttons and also the styling of the blog here, the blog posts. And we're gonna make use of Jekyll's ability to process our styling sheets. If we go to documentation go to assets, then we see that Jekyll allows you to customize your Sass conversion in certain ways. So Jekyll provides built-in support for Sass and can work with CoffeeScript via a Ruby gem. In order to use them, you must first create a file with the proper extension name, Sass or SCSS or coffee, and start the file with 2 lines of triple dashes like this. So let's do that. I have my console right here, my terminal. I'm already in the folder. I'm gonna run VS Code. I have VS Code right here. So where are we gonna put our Sass files? Put them in the folder CSS. Alright, let's create a folder here. New folder, called CSS. Create a new file. Let's call it custom.scss. And we gotta start it with 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's click save. And we should probably start serving the site. We serve it by running this command. Just paste it. This isn't the right folder. Let's see. Copy path. Let's see where we're at. Cisco sites custom. Well, we are in the right folder. Oh, were we? Yeah, we were in the wrong folder, but everything's good now. Let's open our link. And we want to style this here. I'm going to click inspect element. It's inside of the nav, and it's an anchor tag. So we can go over here and type in nav a, and what color do we want to make them? Make them gray. can have these variables here. Let's do black. We can do white. And we can also do darken by 20%. Doing it? No, why is it not doing it? Well, because we need to go to our layouts and put in the link to the style sheet that we're creating. SCSS. This is one style sheet that we're using, but we're creating a new style sheet. Our new one's called Custom CSS. And you see it is now darkish gray. I also want to make this bold and change the font size to like something bigger, maybe not too big. And actually I want to make it darker, so let's try 40%. And when I hover over it, I don't want it to look like a regular blue anchor tag, and I don't want it underlined, because that blue color reminds me of like the 90s, and I don't want it underlined because that also reminds me of the 90s, the internet in the 90s. So for that we can do this, hover. We use the ampersand. The ampersand refers to the parent element, so it's referring to the anchor tag. Our color is just going to be white, and text decoration will be none. So there it is. I also want to add some margin to this. Of like 20 pixels. There's a margin. We could also put a little pipe in there, like a border. One pixel solid, and then for the color we'll use this one too. Same color. Let's see what that looks like. And let's put in some padding. Some padding on the right. Well, if we put the padding, then let's just do instead of 20 we can do 10 pixels on both sides, and we have this. And we don't want that pipe on the very last link, on the right side of the last link. So what we can do for here is we're going to use the ampersand, and then there's this selector called last child. And we can do border right unset. That gets rid of that. Let's add another link here next to blog. We'll go to our I think it's data navigation. We'll put in another piece of data here. Let's put music videos. Probably not gonna find the music videos page, probably why it's not rendering it. Let's create another page here called music videos. And we don't really need this. Coming soon. We still don't see it here in the navigational link, so maybe we need to restart the whole thing. Let's see. No, we still don't see it there. So what's going on? Why don't we see music videos here? Include navigation. That is why we don't see it. It's not really using this file. We probably decided not to use it on a previous video. There is a way to use it, but we just skipped all that because then the video will be too long. Let's check it out. There it is. I actually want to make these little pipes more subtle. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna darken it by 60%. So that's kind of subtle. Now I'm noticing that this banner doesn't quite align with the edges of the page content. So why is that? I don't know. Let's find out. See what's going on here. Navigation. There's a container. There's a row which still has the right padding and margins, but there's something inside here that is adding the extra paddings. And these column containers. Sample padding left and right, and now it has the right padding that we want. So we could either go through all of these rows and remove the padding through some CSS, or we can actually just modify this container and put that inside of a div. Put the jumbotron inside of the container, inside of a column div, which is a lot more straightforward. So let's go to our header. And now it is aligned to the content, so it's more consistent. It's straight down the line. Now another thing that I wanted to change through the CSS is the blog page. I don't like these colors here either, and this is not aligned with the header. So let's open up the blog layout. Blog page. It's right here. It's inside a row called 12. I wonder what version of Bootstrap we're using. We're using Bootstrap 4. So it does make sense that we're using these classes here that are part of the Bootstrap 4. It's using the default layout. Let's take a look at is it popping out? This needs to be inside a column. Another container inside a container. Actually, I don't think we need this. It doesn't make sense. Maybe I was wrong about everything. Yes, I was wrong about everything. Oh, this is the live website. I'm gonna close this. This is what we should be looking at. Yeah, I was wrong about everything. This is right. Still looking good, but the blog page is the weird one. Why is the blog page weird? Container row column 12. Default layout. Header. Get rid of container. Container row marketing call 12. I think marketing has some custom styles. Yep, it was that marketing class had some custom styles that were aligning everything for us, so I'm just gonna use that class here on blog. That's some custom styles that we use in the home page. You can take a look at this. H2. Maybe we want to use H2 here. Nah, we don't want to use H2. We're going to create a style for H1. H1. Make this font gold. And white too. There it is. And for H2, I want to remove the little, I don't think we want to put them in a list. Or if we do, I want to get rid of this little point, little dot here. Just call this container log. Add a class to that called blog. then we're gonna go blog unnumbered list item. List item. I think it's called list style. You put none, and then for UL, I don't want any padding here because by default all the unnumbered lists have a padding on the side. I don't want that, so I'm going to remove it here by putting padding left 0. So got that finished. Done. And I want to change the styling on these headers. Anchor tag, H2 anchor tag. Here, H2 anchor tag. Color white. Text decoration. Done. Didn't apply the style. Why is that? I think I want to put like the date underneath my title, but that's not a styling issue. I want to put some dividers in between the posts. Go right here and try to put in a horizontal rule. And I guess I want to change the color of that because it's not showing up. It's not showing up. I think I have to give it a border bottom. This color here. This, I want to make it more subtle. So that's how you style in Jekyll. It's pretty cool that once you install Jekyll, it already comes with this functionality that will process your SCSS files. That's pretty cool. On my next video, I think I will place a link here for music so that I can organize all of these media items into their own page, and I might also be able to put some pagination on this. I don't want to have them all on the front page, but basically they'll be like entries, except they won't be called blog posts. They'll be called like singles or music. All right, well, peace out. I hope you guys found this video interesting, and I recommend using Jekyll. I've had a pretty pleasant experience. This is my second video on it. I'm new to Jekyll. In my other video, I just installed it and I tried to do something with it, and it's looking pretty good. I like it. All right, peace out. Have a good one.